if you know how I am with cooking, you never know what's gonna happen. It explodes, don't do what I did. Well, good afternoon, guys. It is Wednesday afternoon, actually, and I am back in the kitchen. I have been itching to bake something for like 2 weeks now and just haven't done it. And I found a recipe last night on Pinterest for gluten-free cake batter cookies. Now, this is not my normal like strawberry cake cookies with the cake mix and throw an egg and oil and bake it. Because I've tried to do that with gluten-free cake mixes and it just falls apart. It's a mess. So, because it doesn't have like the wheat and the gluten in it to like hold it together. So this is actually from like complete scratch, but it's really easy and it looks amazing. They put white chocolate chips in theirs. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put sprinkles in it because I mean, sprinkles make everything better anyway. So yeah, also, if you know how I am with cooking, you never know what's gonna happen, and I've already made a mistake. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get the butter done and melted, and I threw a whole stick of butter in to be melted, and I started reading the ingredients and realized I only needed half a stick of butter instead of a whole stick of butter, so all is well. But yeah, so I'm gonna get these cookies going and bring you guys along for it. So here we go. So I'm like adding in everything, and I realized on the ingredients it's supposed to have vanilla extract. However, it never tells you where to put it in. So I'm going to assume, as I normally would put in vanilla, I'm gonna assume I put it in with the wet ingredients, even though I just added some dry ingredients, but should be totally fine. So I'll let you know how it turns out. If it explodes, don't do what I did. Also want to take this moment to point out that baking should not be neat, okay? It should taste good. So it's okay if it gets a little messy. It's okay. It's not supposed to be clean. See, it's all good. All good. It's making a horrible noise. It's just because it's only making that noise because it ate up all the moisture. Nothing is going to explode, I swear. All right, guys. Cookies are officially in the oven. They're baking. It said it made like 1.5 dozen, and I got a dozen out of it, which is usually normal for me when it's like makes 12, makes 407. So yeah, I guess that's the right amount. Yeah, so when those things come out of the oven, I will give you guys a taste test. Until then, I'll be eating cookie dough. Bye. Ready for taste test? Here's what they look like. They look super good. All right, it's nothing. Okay, so honest review. Not the best cookie I've ever had. Pretty good. It's not bad. Like, it's, you know, if you want a cookie, here's a cookie. I'm gonna make an easy cookie. Here's your cookie. But if you do make this cookie, tell me any tricks you learned. I promise it's not terrible. It just kind of has a grainy, like almost a floury feel to it. I mean, that was a good bite. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not terrible. I'm sitting here eating the entire cookie. So, pretty good. There you go. There's how to make a gluten-free cake batter cookie. And if you make these, I hope you enjoy them. Thanks for coming along in my kitchen with me, guys, and I will see you all later. That's crazy. Well, hello guys. If you guys just saw the clip of all the snow, so that happened Saturday night. It's Sunday morning. Look at this! There is so much snow. I am absolutely loving it. It's so pretty. This doesn't even like do it justice. I was like driving around the neighborhood and to church and everything, and just all the snow on all the treetops and the rooftops and all over the ground. It's just so pretty. I love the snow. And I think because we just don't get it very often, so it's kind of like a treasure here, whereas in, you know, the northern states, like, oh, more snow. Oh, so I wanted to share a little tip about the cookies that I made. I went out and bought some strawberry frosting. I mean, you could buy any frosting you want. I just like strawberry. I put that on top of the cookies, and it was really good and made it really sweet. I think what happened, the reason it kind of, I was like, this tastes like, it just, I think, like, it kind of tasted dense, I guess. I think the cookie should have been smaller. That little cookie scoop I have is fantastic, but I think it just made them so big, which is why it only made a dozen instead of a dozen and a half or whatever. So if you make the cookies smaller, they'll probably taste a bit better. Like, it won't feel like so much dough. I actually came home from church and ate one, so. Yeah, I haven't had lunch yet, but I've had a cookie. But actually today, I've got to bake strawberry cake cookies. And while I was making bean dip, I'm going to a friend's house. I mean, she is a friend, but she was actually my boss at my first job. And she is the one that really got me into football and taught me a lot about football. And I'm going to her house to watch Super Bowl. It's something we do every year. I'm so excited. So let me know in the comments if you're watching, and if you're watching, who are you rooting for? It's Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Bay, and I mean, I don't have a problem with either team, but I don't really like root for any team. So we normally just pick a team and go for it. We don't really care who wins, and we don't really watch the halftime show because it's been horrible lately. So it was better when they had like the Who and like Kansas on there. Like, they were so much better. But anyway, we usually just mute the television and listen to music. So, you know, normal things. But yeah, so that's what's going on here today, and I'm super excited. I just love the Super Bowl. Woo! The commercials are the best. The whole best part of the Super Bowl is commercials and the food. So making ranch burgers and bean dip. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out in the kitchen with me this week. And I hope that you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe so that you will get alerted when there's a new video up, and which I usually do on Mondays. You can also hit the little bell button and it will notify you when a new video is up as well if you don't want to subscribe. But subscribing is free. You can also follow me on my Instagram if you want to follow more of my journey. The link is below. And guys, I also want to say this week is actually CHD week. So from the 7th to the 14th is CHD week. And I was born with a congenital heart defect, tricuspid atresia. So I'm putting the video either here or here of, I can't remember where exactly it goes, of my CHD story. So if you want to check out my story this week, make sure you click on that video, and you can learn my entire story. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you all next Monday. Bye guys.